Here's a closer look at the LiteBiz remote control lights. They say bedside lights, but I personally don't use them at my bedside. We use them in our living room because they're super convenient to move around. You can, stick this bottom piece to a wall, but it's just a magnet on there. And so you can really get a lot of angles with this this light, which is really cool. So it comes in a 2-pack, and I'll go through everything, but you have a nice little remote that controls them, and you can do one at a time. Being that I'm so close, I think it's going to do both, but when they're set, somewhere fairly far apart, generally it's only one. But being that I'm in a pretty enclosed space, it's both of them with the on and off. You can also click the top to turn them on and off and go through the different light modes. So these are the 2-pack. This is the box that it comes in. You can see the light there. You got the 2-pack, and you get 2 of the lamp bodies, 2 holders, 1 charging cable, and 1 remote control. And so these are pretty sweet because you have the base that you could mount somewhere. This back peels off. I have not peeled it off, but you can see it does peel off, and that's very sticky right there. So you could peel the back off, stick these on a wall, stick them wherever you wanted to permanently mount them. But being that I'm letting them stay loose, I can move them around a little bit. So this just sticks on there. I mean, it's magnetic, so it's just magnetized on there through that piece right there. It's not going to be falling anywhere. It's fairly sturdy, but it's also easy enough to pull apart. So I have been using them kind of in this motion, just set on a mantle. You get the charging cord with it. You get this, and I'll go through all these settings in a sec. The charging is kind of nice because you just plug it into a USB outlet, and I'm just going to show you quick. It's a USB-C cable, and when it's charging, it's red. When it's full, that light turns green. So red is when it's, it's still charging. And both of these would be red right now. And when it's fully charged, that turns green, which is kind of nice. So at least when it's fully charged. It does come with a, the instruction manual and a little mounting kit if you are going to mount them. And then the remote. So this is what's pretty cool, is you got the on and off, which very basic, on, off. You have 3 different light settings. So if I turn this light off, you can see a little bit better. That is the left setting. Then you have a partial white light. Gets a little bit, whiter. My camera may detect it a little bit, but then you have the full white light setting. So you have 3 different settings. Very cool in my opinion. I like this one. It's a little bit warmer. And then you can dim it. You can dim this little by little. And we're going all the way down. That is 10%. And then let me turn this back on. Then you have 10%, 50, and 100%. So if I turn this off again, 10% is right there. 50% obviously a little bit brighter, and then 100% is much brighter. And these do give off a fairly good amount of light. I can see everything in the room that I'm in right now. So it's pretty cool that they've got all those different settings. And what's even better is if you are going to leave the area shortly after, if it's a night light, you're using it as a bedside lamp, you can do 10-minute, 30-minute, 60-minute, or 120-minute timers on them. So overall, I think they're a really cool item just because of the versatility with it. I mean, obviously you can kind of put them anywhere. You can mount them on the wall. You could mount them under something. You could mount them just how I do, where you just sit it on the stand and kind of angle it however you want it angled. So it's pretty cool in that aspect. And then also that it has so many different options on this little tiny remote. So with that, there is the closer look at the remote control bedside lamp.